Alright, so hello class. This is ARH 304 History of Architecture 4. We are now on Module 6, which is entitled as Philippine Architecture during the Post-War Period. Alright, so wala nang paligoy-ligoy pa. Let's start from post-war period. So during the post-war period, more Filipino architects had emerged, and then influences by current global architectural styles like modern architecture and advantages in science and technology. So also, ginintroduce man ang mga new construction methods like the thin shell and folded plate. And then it is also highlighted the importance of regional tropical features like piers, cranes, and breezolay, and neo-vernacular architecture. So also, during this period, diri man nagguluwa ang mga aton nga mga skyscrapers. So, for the next topic, so ang third generation of Filipino architects. So medyo damo na sila during this time. So ara si Jose Maria Zaragoza, and then the Manyosa brothers, si Jose, Francisco, and Manuel Jr. And then si Otilio Arellano, si Carlos Arguelles, si Cesar Concho, si Crescenciano de Castro, si Gabriel Formoso. And then there is Leandro Locsin, si Alfredo Luz, si Felipe Mendoza, and si Angel Nakpil. So for modern architecture provided the image that represent growth, progress, advancement, and decolonization. So features for modern architecture. So first feature is the utilization of reinforced concrete, steel, and glass. So ang reinforced concrete ginintroduce siya during the American period, then gindugangan pagid siya sang steel and glass. And then there is the predominance of cubic forms, geometric shapes, and Cartesian grids. So kung amat-amat na kita sulod into modern era. Then also the absence of applied decoration. So the first architect to be introduced here in our lesson is si Cesar Concho. So he designed the Church of the Risen Lord in UP Diliman. So muna siya ang Church of the Risen Lord. And then the Palma Hall, Arts and Sciences, and Melchor Hall, Engineering in UP Diliman. So muna siya ang Palma Hall, and then muna siya ang Melchor Hall. Then next is si Angel Nakpil, who designed the National Press Club building in Manila. Mula siya. Then next is si Alfredo Luz, who designed the Ramon Magsaysay Center in Manila. Then si Carlos Arguelles, he designed the Film Life building in Manila. So as you can see, gin-apply na ang mga breezolay sa iyang design. Then there is Federico Ilustre. So he designed the GSIS building in Manila. Then the Quezon Memorial Shrine in Quezon City. So mun siya ang Quezon Memorial Shrine. Then he is also the head of the Division of Architecture in Manila. Then for the new construction techniques, so ari na kita sa first is the thin shell. So it is a three-dimensional curved plate structure of reinforced concrete. So it is thin compared to its dimension and load carrying. So muna siya. It's a thin shell construction. So si ano na siya nag-design, si Cesar Concho, the Church of the Risen Lord in UP Diliman. And then ang sa mga architect na nagamit sa thin shell construction is si Leandro Locsin, who designed the parish of the Holy Sacrifice in UP Diliman. So muna siya. And then the Church of St. Andrew in Makati City. So si Leandro Locsin is also national artist for architecture. So maka-freely design na sila because of this new type of construction. Right. So next is the Araneta Coliseum, Cubao, Quezon City. So it is designed by the Progressive Development Corporation owned by J. Amado Araneta. So one of the largest coliseum and indoor facility in Asia. And also one of the largest clear span. So ang iya na nga babaw is made of tin shell construction. So second feature introduced during this period is the folded plate. So it is a roof structure in which strength and stiffness is derived from pleated or folded geometry. So it is formed by joining flat tin slab along their edges. Muna siya, ang folded plate. Look at this detail. So this picture is SSS building in Quezon City. So it is designed by Juan Akpil. Then the other picture is the Commercial Bank and Trust building, also designed by Juan Akpil. Then the next picture is UP International Center and UP Diliman. So it is designed by Victor Chotoyko. So next, dito kita sa regional tropicalism. So tropicalism intertwined with the incorporation of attributes of regions' endemic and traditionally built environment. So new features is the piers, screens, and breezolay. So para hindi So ang building na mismo ang nag-a-adapt sa physical and geographical features sang patindugan sang building. So if init siya or if hindi mo ma-control ang orientation sang imong building, so mabutang ka sang features nga maka-ease sang mga problem on site. So ang na-develop nilang design or na-adapt nilang design is the piers, screen, and breezolay. So this picture is the San Miguel Corporation building by Manyosa Brothers and IP Santos. So si IP Santos is the father of Philippine landscape architecture. So this is regional tropicalism because naggamit sila sang vegetation para makontrol nila ang init sa sulod sang building. Right. So next is Felipe Mendoza. So in this picture, it is the Development Academy of the Philippines in Pasig City. So naggamit siya sang sun buffers. And also, ginbutangan niya design niya ang building niya nga ang isa ka side with windows reorient niya into other direction and gintabunan niya sang concrete nga slab sa babaw para makontrol niya ang init sa sulod nagasulod sa bintana. So that is regional tropicalism. So for piers screens naman niya, so masonry that is perforated, piers or lattice-like. Nakakita naman ka muna siguro. So it functioned mainly as diffusers of light and doubled as exterior decorative meshes. So muna siya. It is a pier screen. So para makontrol mo ang init nga nagasulod sa imong building without sacrificing ang air ventilation nga masulod dito. So, by using pier screen. Then there is breezolay. So it is sunbreakers. So it is an architectural baffle device placed outside the windows or projected over the entire surface of a building facade. So this is an example of breezolay. So mga concrete slab nga ni this blocks the heat of the sun or the sun rays nga masulod sa imo nga bintana. So this is Captain Luis Gonzaga Building in Rizal Avenue, designed by Pablo Antonio. So next picture is Roque Ruano Building in UST Manila. It's designed by Julio Victor Rocha. So initiated the successful use of Brezolay. So ini siya ang iyang design. So double purpose, tago iya ang mga air conditioning units, condensers sa iyang Brezolay. At the same time, he also used this as a design sa iyang facade, and it also blocks the direct sunlight nga masulod sa iyang mga windows sa front. So that is the successful use of Brezolay. Next is the Meralco Building. It's designed by Jose Zaragoza. So this is the first building to rise along the Ortigas Avenue. So ang arayang sa front niya avenue design lang ni siya, pero it's not. It's Brezolay. It controls the heat of the sun nga nagasulod sa inyong building. It blocks and para hindi mag-init ang sulod sa inyong building. Then, neo-vernacular. So it is a nostalgic attempt to recreate a style from the past. So folk architecture and bahay kubo became the architectural archetypes. So this is the Cotabato Municipal Hall. So though tausog house siya. And then he also uses the Tadjok Pasong Givol Finials. Ano siya? This is the Tadjok Pasong. So hindi mo siya ma-recognize dayon nga municipal hall. So it is designed by Juan Nakpil. Then there is the Sulu Hotel. It's designed by Manyosa Brothers. So kung natawan mo siya, though inverted siya nga balangay, though boat siya. Then the next one is from Utilio Arellano. So this is a Philippine Pavilion. So daw sa Lakot. Then there is the emergence of skyscrapers. So according to Manila Ordinance number 4131, so ginallowed na ang pag-maximize ang heights ng buildings to be increased from 30 to 45 meters. So this picture is the Picache Building in Manila, designed by Angel Nakpil. So it is considered as the first skyscraper in the Philippines. Then the Araneta Tuazon Building in Manila, designed by Luis Maria Araneta. So it is first to use the vertical Brezolay as a decorative feature. Instead nga horizontal siya, vertical ang pagtakod niya sa iyang Brezolay. Then this is the Insular Life Building, designed by Cesar Concho. So the first office building to surpass the old height restriction in Makati CBD, and it is redeveloped in 2005 by Japanese firm Takenobu Mori Architects and Associates. Kumun na siya, sanggin na redevelop na siya. And for the quick recap, for this post-war period, so ang mga things to remember is during this period, it is heavily influenced by modern architecture. Then, new construction techniques like the thin shell and folded plate are introduced during this period. Then, araman ang aton nga regional tropicalism. Then, the neo-vernacular architecture or the new nativeness nga architecture nga gin-apply nila sa mga period. Then, there is also the emergence of skyscraper. So that's all for the Module 6, the Philippine architecture during the post-war period. So, thank you for listening and I hope may natutunan ka mo sa aton nga modules subong. And see you sa aton nga next pa nga mga modules. So, thank you and goodbye.